Hello, this is France Mouton Hetty with today's simple contemplation question for you. Excuse me. Are you challenged with information overabundance? There is so much out there. Whether you're just listening, hi Mary, listening to the radio or watching TV or online or any kind of published material. Hi, Betty. There is an overabundance of information. And we don't want to get caught up in following, what do they call it? The shiny syndrome or something. I don't know. You might be interested in so many things and you go, oh, I got to go find out about this. I want to learn about this. And before you know it, you're like, first of all, you're not doing anything. Hey, Sue, nice to have you here. It impedes what you're able to accomplish. And you're off on side tangents. So I was listening to Darren Hardy talking about this topic. And so he recommends that, we always want to keep growing, right? There. We always want to keep growing in life. And what is it that we want to study about, read about, inform ourselves about, needs to be kind of focused. And he recommends that we do 90% of our new learning should be to develop new skills that we need for our business, if we're in business or whatever your situation is, whether you're an entrepreneur or no matter what, you always can use new skills. And so he says 90% should be for that, 10% should be in the wisdom growing area, because we all need that connection, and getting more of that wisdom is also something that's important. So we want to do some learning in that area. So he tells us that we need to understand whether what we're studying, if it's something we're studying, or if it's something that we're doing, listening to, reading, he calls it marinating our mindset. Like every morning we should start with a routine that has us doing something to set ourselves up in a positive way for the day. And so that is part of what you're taking in, the information you're taking in. That would be like that marinating your mindset kind of activity. You need to find out what your goal is. And then from that, you can determine what it is that you want to study. Another point that he makes is, are we doing things? He recommends that we do our studying just in time, he calls it. Instead of, you see something, you go, oh, I'm going to listen to this because just in case someday I want to do this. And, I've been guilty of that a lot over the years. I bet you too have done that. What he's recommending is that we go and explore and study something when we need it, at the time that it's needed. And another point that he makes is that when we're listening and seeing, and we're being exposed to a lot of different people. Hi, Raquel. It's good to it reminds me of like when you take a survey course, okay? Hi, Valley. Nice to see you. Back in college, I took a survey of U.S. history. And so it gives you, exposes you to a lot of the of the history, but you don't go terribly deep into any one topic. So he's saying expose yourself to like maybe 20 different people, and then choose one that you connect with. Who do you feel that you like, that you feel is the right person for you, and then go with that person to go deeply into something, because there are a lot of people teaching and explaining and bringing us information about very similar topics. So that's how he recommends that we find who is the right person to study with or whatever, and do it just when the time is right. When we need a certain skill, that's when we go into that. And on that note, tonight there's a free training about how to use Instagram for your business. If that's something that you would like to grow your business, and you know, Instagram, they say, I spoke of that a little bit just the other day, because there's only 28% of people that are using Instagram right now, and yet there are tons of people there. Particularly the younger people are on Instagram right now, and they kind of set the trend. And so, you know, the rest of the population is starting to catch up. If you want to learn how to use Instagram, which I have enrolled myself in this training tonight, because I've really just been kind of on Facebook. This is my more comfortable platform, but I need to expand my horizons. And so tonight I'm taking that in. If you're interested, connect with me in private message. Tell me that you want the Instagram training, and I'll be happy to share the link with you. It's free. And the people presenting are, like, you know, top people in the Instagram platform, you know, training, I guess we'll call it. Okay? So that's what I have for you today. Until the next time, I remind you to be joyful and be well.